Hello there, welcome to my channel. I'm Bryan Lomax, and joining me once again for this second episode of Batpod, a Batman the Animated Series podcast, is Clayton from Ages of Film. Say hello, Clayton.
What up? Thanks for having me on again. Looking forward, and this is going to be a fun series.
Yeah. Second episode, we're doing them in the order in which, so the production date order, not the air date order. The air date order was completely messed up. It was all out of whack. So yeah, none of that business. Yeah. We're going to have production order, which is the order they are also on the Blu-rays and the DVDs, that on the proper order basically before the TV station cocked it up. So with that in mind, we're doing Christmas with the Joker. So first Joker episode. It's also a seasonal episode. First memories of this episode, Clayton.
So my earliest memories of this one would have been around Christmas, I think of 96, 97.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so I was a young guy, but I remember my brother and I we grew up big Batman fans, and it was the Christmas season. I remember our tree was up, we had presents under there and whatever, and my dad showed me this was on TV. They were playing this episode, and so he had my brother and I sit down and watch this together. We were super excited. Joker episode for Christmas. We were like, is this real? Is this like a Batman Joker episode for Christmas? This is awesome. So
so this one got a lot of airplay in my house from me, not really anyone else, but it's just like it was like a go-to episode. Now, as I've gotten older and I've like rewatched the series and that, there's so much wrong with this episode in terms of like how stupid it is. It's just grade A stupid. It's silly. It's nonsensical. It doesn't really work on many levels. And yet, to my 13-year-old brain, I found it hilarious. I just found the Joker was just spot on. It's a really action-packed episode. It just moves from one chaotic kind of Joker trap to another, and that silliness kind of didn't matter back then. So I don't know, like, we're gonna watch it now, and we'll see if that silliness still doesn't matter once you get two Batman fans watching it together.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, whether our adult brains can no longer cope with some of the absurdities.
It's like the Adam West show. When you're watching that as a kid, you're not bothered by the ridiculous hokiness of it. You're taking it very serious. And then when you watch it as an adult, you're like, yeah, this is kind of dumb.
Let's kick back and get into the spirit.
The Joker's escaped from Arkham Asylum, Robin.
And you really think he's going to make his move on Christmas Eve?
When I watched the series, like I say, they got the episode listing completely out of whack. This is not the first Joker episode I saw. When they broadcast them on television over here, and I don't know if they even had a different order to how it was done in America or what, but the first Joker episode I remember seeing was the one with where he's got a robot, and it's like a taking out the trash kind of thing, and they end up on this, not be a clown. That was definitely one of the earlier ones.
Yeah,
it was the one. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it has a sewage ship on it, and Joker uses it to get his gas into the city. Suffice to say, it wasn't memorable enough for us to be able to have the title embedded in our heads. It wasn't a great Joker episode, but that was my introduction to Mark Hamill's Joker. Now, I do know that Tim Curry was originally up as the Joker. He even recorded this episode, I believe. And when they got it back, they were like, it's not working. It's just not working. And you can go out there and find Tim Curry's audio somewhere. Some of it's been released. So it's the same lines. And you can see that Mark Hamill has taken some of what Tim Curry's doing, because clearly that was what Andrea Romano was after in some way, but Curry just
Yeah.
couldn't quite get there. And then Hamill comes in and it's like, that's what we're after. There we go. You can see what Andrea Romano was searching for
Right.
in Curry, but not getting it, but then finds it in Hamill. And yeah, I mean,
That would be interesting because I don't think I've heard Tim Curry's version of it, but
It's
I mean,
not good.
it's not good.
No,
Huh.
it's not good.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It sounds like more of your, like your kind of 70s style cartoons.
Yeah.
It feels like it belongs to that kind of era, whereas Hamill's comes in and like, yeah, it's
It's perfect. It is so perfect.
Yeah. I don't think there's many Batman fans who, when you say, okay, who do you hear in your head when you think about the Joker? I don't think there's many Batman fans who wouldn't say Mark Hamill.
Every time I read a Joker, a Batman comic with the Joker or anything, I hear Hamill's voice. Like that voice is just spot on.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's get into it. I'm going to kick us off and we're going to watch Christmas with the Joker. Beautiful opening title sequence again.
Yeah, they always come through on that.
Directed by Kent Butterworth.
Yeah.
It's not a name that, like, there's a few names from Batman animated series that when they come up, I'm like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
I know which other episodes they've done. Whereas Kent Butterworth doesn't. I mean, Kevin Altieri, who did the pilot episode, I know some of the other episodes he did. So, and he clearly did a really good job with that. So, but. Yeah, I mean, come on. The feasibility of this, the practicality of this, like, so not only does he have to have a Christmas tree that is actually a rocket invented, which was going to take some serious resources, some finances. Two, he has to have it shipped in to Arkham Asylum. So like many people sleeping on the job there. And then he flies away on it with seemingly no way to steer the damn thing.
No.
And it goes pretty high. He's dead. Sorry, but he's dead.
Yeah. But in a weird way, it's kind of Joker-ish because it's so laughable and ridiculous. You're like, it's a joke.
It's Joker-ish is what I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, that for me, that's where sometimes the Joker goes a bit too far into slapstick.
Yeah.
I do like more grounded villains like Ra's al Ghul and Bane and that. Now, when a Joker story is done right, Killing Joke.
Oh, it's so good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's absolutely sweet. But when it steps into this kind of territory, now what really wins me over with this, a lot of it is the seasonal aspect.
Yep.
Like, I don't know about you, but I see those images there with the snow coming down.
Yeah.
I always watched this at Christmas. And it always gave me that Christmas spirit. Feeling.
Yeah.
Like the interplay here between Batman and Robin. It's like, Batman's got no Christmas spirit. It's just another night. And Dick's just like, come on, man, let's drink some eggnog and things like that. It's just like,
right.
Oh, bah humbug to you too.
He could give lessons to Scrooge. But I do like that. I do like the setting. The seasonal setting's really good. And that the opening song that Joker sings, dude, my brother and I sing that religiously as a kid.
Me too.
Each other.
Yeah. Even this, like with the guy who looks like a mugger and he's gonna mug the old lady, and Batman straight in there. It's like, no, he's just returning the purse. Like even that, just like, it's the Christmas spirit, guys.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
It. It's cheesy, but it works.
But I also I like it because in a way, on a deeper level, it's like that's like Batman. Like he almost tries to find a reason to be Batman. You know, it's inescapable. It's part of who he is.
Yeah. And this, like here, like Dick trying to get him to watch. I mean, look at his face. He's so miserable. Bruce is so. I don't want to watch It's a Wonderful Life. Come on.
Right.
No, it's about how much of a difference one man can make to a city. Sound familiar?
This was actually my introduction to It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, really? I've never seen that movie.
Really? I didn't know. I thought it was made up for this. I thought they just, they came up with whatever title. It's like, I'm going to watch it. It's like, yeah, okay, some made up film in Gotham. And it was only after the fact that, like, I think it was after this, I then saw an episode of Friends where they have this big discussion about It's a Wonderful Life. And I'm like,
yeah.
Is it just something they use in movies and TV shows to talk about?
Right.
Like 555 is the area code they always use in movies because it's just that's movie language kind of thing. And then I was like, no, it's an actual film. Like, and then I watched it and it like fast became my favorite Christmas movie of all time. But
it's just one I've never gotten around to seeing it.
Oh man, you got to. So just look at the stuff. Like, I'm sorry.
That is good.
So he brings a tank. So again, it's resources. Just how loaded is Joker? He has a tank. Come down the streets of Gotham, shoot a rocket into the sky that blasts his face into the sky, and like, and he's got the whole TV studio and stuff. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. The fact that he was able to hijack a movie that's playing across the whole state, maybe even country, and yet nobody picked up on it. He just get through security, no problem.
Like there's just literally this does not need the Dark Knight detective to solve this one. Guys.
No,
come on, just get there faster.
Yeah, it is entertaining though. It is entertaining. That's one thing with the. I find with Hamill's version of the Joker, you could put him in the most ridiculous episode, but that voice and that voice performance in the Joker animation is just so fun and entertaining. He can just make what would be a pretty bad episode fun, and just kind of like, okay, it's Joker, it's Mark Hamill, I'm along for it.
I remember having my first tape player recorder thing, like cassette, for music cassette, and I put they call them ghetto blasters back in the day, which shows my age, but I remember putting my ghetto blaster in front of the TV and then closing the door to the room and leaving it on record to record the audio from episodes. And I was like, no one go in the living room, I don't want anybody messing up my recording. And then I'd be like this 13, 14-year-old kid going to school with my little headset in, listening to episodes of Batman the Animated Series.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I knew them off by heart, so just hearing it, visualize it in my head, I knew exactly what was happening.
That's pretty cool.
And here we have little baby Lawful. Coochie coochie coo.
I love his
just as a baby.
I love it.
Oh man.
Oh, it's so good. It's so Jokerish too.
Yeah. There has to come a point in this particular episode where you just say, you know what, I didn't have to go with it.
Yes. You just gotta put the logic and the reason aside and just be like, all right, I know what I'm getting.
Hold tight. We're almost there.
Hi, I'm Laffy. Joker's help a little elf.
I do like that the dynamic between the Joker and Batman that they really nail with this show, and the fact that like Joker could kill any of these people anytime, but it's part of a game. It's always part of a game with him. It's that constant ebb and flow with him and Batman.
Yeah, it's just his week off, isn't it? It's like his he goes to Arkham Asylum, which is kind of like his work life.
Right.
And while he's in there, his work is planning his next caper. And then it's holiday time. Me and Bats just going to go at it. He's going to send me back here, and that's fine. That's fine. It's like, it's almost like
just play.
There's this undercurrent of, the Joker could probably take out Batman at any point that he wants.
Right.
But he doesn't want to.
Right.
Because if he did, the game's over. It's no fun anymore. It's like
Exactly. And you get the feeling that there are times Batman could take Joker out if he wanted to, but he can't and still be Batman.
Yeah.
And Joker can't kill Batman and still be the Joker.
Because you're just
and it's
too
just
much fun.
Love it. You'll be in a padded cell forever. This is another thing, like Joker rigs an entire train. Like that's all this in a matter of a night.
It's just like any one of these things. Like, the only way you can try and rationalize it, and even then he's really stretching it, is that he's been in Arkham for ages. He's got people on the outside.
Right.
Somehow he's sending messages to him of exactly what it is he wants them to do. But even so,
right.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's
like,
right.
Given who he is, you're telling me Arkham isn't monitoring all his communications,
right?
Anyone who comes to visit, there's no way. It's not happening.
Right. Well, even like at the end of this episode, we see him in a straitjacket in Arkham. Yeah. It's like that's where he should be the whole time, you know. So there's there'd be no way that he would be able to do all this. But
for some reason, I just always used to find this funny when Batman just like
just
with the guy and they just thud onto the snow. And there's always a delay. So you see this explosion and then the audio from it came after.
Yeah.
It's like
that's interesting.
And I don't know if that was an intentional thing, you know, like because there's that whole thing about sound travels slower than light, and like when you actually see an explosion from a distance, that's what it's like. You see it and then you hear it like a second afterwards.
Right.
So, because everything else, the sound is in sync, and it's just that one thing there where boom, you see it, and then a second later you hear the audio, and I'm like, that's.
Careful, Robin. I'm sure there's more to this than meets the eye.
I always found it interesting that they brought Robin in on the second episode without kind of giving any type of
backstory,
backstory, or him and Batman just meeting up.
Yeah, because we see that first episode with Man-Bat. And you watch that and you think this is a solo Batman.
Right.
We've got a solo Batman here, and then the second episode is like, oh no, Robin's just there.
Yeah, he's just there. But what's weird, I think, is that later in this season, or maybe season 2, I think. I could be wrong, but I thought they actually do like a Robin origin type of
so two part episode.
Two-part.
Robin,
which is a really
good one, actually, really good two-parter. So, I mean,
more of this,
just like, come on.
Joker's just
a moment. First word from now.
I like the breaking of the third wall there kind of thing. That's pretty cool.
Like, it's just so much. I mean, come on, like this. So he's turned a telescope into a cannon.
Yeah.
Like,
and all these things are spread out too. It's not like they're all like in one place.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
It's just it's just one set of hijinks after another.
Right. It's almost like this one was a test of more like they were not worried about the logic behind it. They just wanted to test the character of the Joker and see how he works functionally. Yeah. All these little Joker machine guns, Tommy guns.
Like, I mean, where does he get his wonderful toys? That's all.
Yeah.
Batman? I'm fine.
What do you think of Lauren Lester as Dick Grayson?
I liked him. I thought his voice acting was good. It was kind of, for me, kind of right in that middle state of not fully mature adult-ish, but not like so childish where it kind of takes me out. Kind of was a perfect tone for like a late teen type of, early college kid. Yeah. But I almost feel like, I don't know, because if this is Dick and he's in college, I think it's supposed to be in this. Is Bruce late 30s, 40s? I guess at this point,
early 30s, isn't it? I think.
Early
30s. Late 30s, I reckon.
Yeah, Dick's 19, 20.
Well, I mean,
Bruce would have to be.
Not that it matters, because
right.
So if Dick was like, because he was part of the Flying Graysons, so he was like 9 or 10. So he only had to have met him like 8 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it works. 6, maybe 6. I don't. What's when do you start college over there? Age?
18, 19.
Right. Okay. So so I'm guessing he's 18 because I think he's in his
right.
first year of college. So
that sounds about right. Yeah.
It's about 8 years ago. So.
Oh, yes! It's a Betty Blooper doll!
I haven't seen one of those dolls in years.
They don't make dolls like that anymore.
Betty Blooper doll.
Betty Blooper. That's so.
Yeah.
That's so obviously Betty Boop.
Yeah.
They just clearly. We can't use Betty Boop, so we'll just stick an ER on there. There you go, Betty Blooper.
Blooper doll. Yeah. They wreak havoc
Yes.
on Gotham City.
It's like that's the thing that Joker uses to lure Batman in.
Yeah.
He's a Betty Blooper doll, because out of all the people in Gotham City, it's going to be Batman who remembers the Betty Blooper doll. I am a doll in years. Oh, really, Bruce? Into playing with dolls, will you? Come on.
Yeah. Well, and another thing that doesn't quite make sense to me is if Joker wanted Batman and Robin there the whole time, why put him through all these other gags along the way if he wants them to be there?
Well, he wants to see if his traps will take him out, but it's like when he knows his traps are running out, it's like
brings him in.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really makes sense in Joker's head,
right?
to anybody but him, I don't think.
That's a mind that would drive the best psychiatrists in the world mad. So,
and see, now we get the toy soldiers, big ass
robots,
like Sentinels from X-Men. I was like, come on,
more stuff.
He made these,
right?
When did he make them?
Yeah, when did he have time to break into an abandoned toy store and control all these things and set up all these gags? Like, dude, you've only been out of Gotham for 48 hours tops at this point.
Insanity.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. Like, Batman would definitely be tracking, Joker as far as like if he's out of Gotham or not. Yeah. Like,
I love the planes though, just because we get a return of them in Mask of the Phantasm.
Yes. We do. Yeah. And I love the little Joker pilots on them.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
It's like Dick just doesn't even have to do anything to catch them there. It's just like, I'm just going to hold a bin. And they're just
all just going to fly straight in.
Like they're no threat at all. Whereas in Mask of the Phantasm, they're actually a threat because they cut him.
Right.
Take his arm and stuff. But...
Snipers!
Shooting like stormtroopers.
Oh yeah, yeah. This
Joker
one
instructed them: like, you fire at them, but if you hit them, I'm going to kill you.
Right?
Only I get to kill them.
Yes, and that was why one of my favorite episodes was The Man Who Killed Batman, and you see how Joker actually hates the fact that someone else killed Batman. Like he ends up trying to kill that guy who tried to kill Batman.
One of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
I used to quote that.
It's really good.
Yeah.
What does he say? Well, that was fun. Who's for Chinese?
Who's for Chinese? I say that all the time to my daughter. My daughter knows that one because she's seen all the animated series. But whenever something happens, I'm always like, well, that was fun. Who's for Chinese?
I do the same thing, dude. I do the same thing.
Come and get your Christmas present.
Thick rope there with a pair of scissors.
Right.
Have you ever tried cutting rope with scissors?
It doesn't work.
It's not happening.
No. But also the fact that that first time we see the three hanging above the the acid, they're not that high above it, and then he cuts the rope, and they're like falling for an eternity.
Yeah.
I do love the pie in the face because that is so Joker.
So, but it's the way he laughs after it.
Yeah.
It's like the way Joker's just like,
can't stand it.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
So good.
Classic.
I love this part too. This is very Joker too. Of course, he would have a sweater within a sweater.
It's just bonkers. It's absolute bonkers. And this is the thing as well. It's like, because this was the first Joker episode.
Yeah.
And then he ends up going over a ledge towards a vat of
Chemicals.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously in this case, it's something like lava, but it's like,
Right.
you feel like, this is weird. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like very meta kind of thing where the Joker's almost revisiting his creation, but like we're not seeing his creation. It's like maybe it's like a visual cue there to remind us that that's how Joker got made, kind of. But yeah.
Well, and
Bruce
the fact that
smiling.
he's apparently dealt with Joker in the past, because they made this seem like this was not their first encounter. He's just there.
Yeah. No, like from the communication throughout this, it's very evident that Joker's been around for a long time. There he is in his cell.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff. Do you want to give your kind of wrap up thoughts on it? And
for me, I would give this a 3.5 out of 5. Based purely on just the entertainment and the fun and the setting. I love the setting, the seasonal type stuff. It always brings a smile to my face when I watch it in December. I actually do really love as I mentioned earlier, the dynamic with Joker and the Batman, how they play on that. I mean, there's even the one moment where Robin asks Batman, like, what do we do now? And Batman's like, honestly, I don't know. You know, it's just like Joker's the one villain that can kind of have that one up on Batman, you know, and I do like that the dynamic that they have there. But as far as like logic and stuff, like you got to throw that stuff out the window, and that's what brings it down. But it's still fun and entertaining. So
yeah, I honestly, I'm not sure I'd quite go 3.5.
I know that's just me.
Like as a 13-year-old, this was 5. This was a 5. I didn't care about any of that stuff. I was just I watched it so many times. Me and my friend, I had a friend Matt, and we just loved this episode, and we just quote it at each other all the time. And we watched it so many times. But like I watched it now, and it's just like I can't get over how stupid it is.
It really is.
And so. Still a lot of fun, and a real big thing that makes me come back to it is the aesthetic, the Christmas aesthetic to it. That snow constantly falling, the gift wrapped presents everywhere, just the tinkly bells that tell us it's Christmas, and just seeing how Bruce navigates that particular holiday season, with all the cheer that he can muster. I'm going to go with a 3. I think it's solid for those reasons, but I can understand somebody. I can understand somebody as an adult coming to this series for the first time after so many people have said it's the best thing ever, watching it and going, man, that's what
that's what this show's about.
That's like really okay. So I'll give it a 3.
And 3, that's a lot more fair of a rating. It's all a subjective thing for me. Like I love Mark Hamill so much as Joker. I could just listen to him all day, and he just makes, again, a dumb episode just so much more entertaining and fun.
It's just when I think of like grade A Joker episodes, like the Laughing Fish and the Man Who Killed Batman and Mad Love. Much later on, I'm like, can I really put this on the same level?
No,
not really. But I do thoroughly enjoy it. Still.
It's so fun.
Definitely the nostalgia factor kicks in when I'm watching this.
100%.
Yeah. So anyway, that was Christmas with the Joker. Next time we have got Nothing to Fear. That is the first Scarecrow episode. So we'll be getting into that next time. If you have any thoughts on Christmas with the Joker and you'd like to share them with us, then please do so down in the comments section below if you're on YouTube, and also wherever the comments are on Spotify, because we are on Spotify. We've decided to, you know what, we're going to do this as a podcast. So if you want to just listen to it on Spotify, although the video version is on Spotify as well, but you do have an option on there to just listen to it. Whatever your preference is, then you can find it on either YouTube or Spotify. But do leave your comments down below. Let us know your thoughts on this particular episode. Thank you for watching or listening, and until next time, cracking.